Hello. I was trying to do the stare trick and I'm not really sure that it worked. But Bretta Provost here coming to you live from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and wanted to share with you a few interesting questions about social media. So for those of you who I haven't had a chance to meet yet in person, thank you for joining on the broadcast. And just to share a little bit of my background, had a very diverse background. My background's actually in engineering, and I did that full-time, full force for 9 years, and then went into the wide world of entrepreneurship. And I've had everything from a traditional business to an online business. I have built businesses using social media and businesses doing not social media, but more in the recent years have not only did I build a business online using totally organic social media, but have also built other businesses using all sorts of digital marketing, have a passion for helping entrepreneurs leverage and succeed on social media. So as you are joining, let me know that you are alive and well. If you want to write down in the comments where you are jumping on from, I would love to give you a little shout out. And I wanted to go over these like 10 questions about social media. Some of them I get all the time. Some of them are just kind of interesting questions. And how about any of you that are on the live or are watching the replay? How many people do you think are on social media like around the world? Any guesses? I'll let you think for a minute. It is almost 4 billion people that are on social media. That is crazy town. So, and here's another little fun like trivia question. I will throw out to you. So what is the most popular social media platform? Any guesses on the most popular social media platform? The most popular, as most of you could guess, is Facebook. So doing this here live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and also YouTube using a really cool program called StreamYard. Been using my AirPods, just got them. I know they've been out for like 2 years. So I feel like I can, hopefully you guys can hear me like A-okay. Give me a comment and let me know. I like them a little bit more than having the corded microphone, as long as you guys can hear me nice and loud, because I have a little more freedom to run around and do things like that. So, okay, next question that's kind of interesting is, how many hours a day on average do you think people spend on social media? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I mean, I know I spend a lot helping other people leverage on social media. But the average, and I have my handy dandy notes here for any of you who want a little like behind the scenes. I actually like tape my notes. My teleprompter is taping my notes to the tripod where I have my video going. So the average person spends an hour and 15 minutes a day on social media, and it's expected. So that was back in 2019, this data. So I don't know, I bet it's probably closer to an hour and a half in our new world, right, of being on computers, which is kind of interesting. And who knows what the fastest growing social media platform is? Any guesses in the comments? Fastest growing social media platform? It was once Instagram, and now it's TikTok. How many of you are on TikTok? If you are on TikTok, I would love to know your handle. Don't go look at mine. I am not at all consistent on that. But, you know, it saw something like 100% increase. All right, these are questions that I get a lot of times for people asking about social media, which is, what is the best time to post? Well, this question, there is a lot of answers that go into this, and it depends on a lot of things. And so there's not really a good answer, like post here and you'll be successful. No, you do have to do a little bit of analyzing for you, meaning what platform are you on? What is your audience like? And you can go look at a lot of your insights on Facebook and Instagram to see, what works best for you and your industry. Typically, people are more on social media between the hours of like 5 and 9 in the evening, because maybe you're like looking in bed. Really, you should be like kissing your spouse, but instead we're all on our phones doing social media. But again, there's like a lot of answers to that question, to be serious. And your audience activity plays a really big role in that. So I would spend a little bit of time like analyzing your data that you have and what your audience is doing. And then I do think consistency is 3:00 in the afternoon, the best time for my particular audience to go live. Well, here's the fact is I want to connect with you on a weekly basis. And this is the time that I know that I will get it done consistently for you. So there's also a consistency factor in having like a regular broadcast show that people can know and expect is coming up. Another big question that I get is, how often should I be posting on social media? Get this question all the time. And again, I wish I had a simple answer for you, but it largely depends on the platform and the audience. So when thinking about this, the biggest thing is that you want to be doing it consistently. So again, for a particular platform, if you are doing it consistently, if you're only posting 3 days a week, stick to that. I would suggest doing it more than like once a week, but if that's all that you can do on a regular basis, then that's what you want to be doing. Generally, for most platforms, I would say once a day is a good thing to aim for. But if you're like a Monday through Friday business, that seems fine that you can post, throughout the week, part of it, and leave off on the weekends. And then most of us are posting every day on social media. Posts into the feed, but know that the stories are those 24-hour, the stories, those types of things, and some of the new like TikTok and then audio only features that are on Instagram and have come on, to the stories. Those are becoming more and more popular, which I know maybe I'm dating myself, seems like I'm going to work on some strategies to help you be more efficient with those things, because it's something that, it disappears and you have to keep doing things and it doesn't have that evergreen content, even though it's becoming more and more popular. Next question that I get all the time is, what platform should I be posting on? And again, it's like a complicated answer to that question, but I'll try to sum it up. But one of the things, is number one, where's your audience? Where are you going to be best spending your time? And you don't want to get focused on too many things at one time, because, you have a little pie chart, and whatever you're working on, if you're going to split it between Facebook and Instagram, that's 2 areas that you're focusing on. And so I would really hone in on who your audience is, and then also and where they're hanging out. And then let's build up kind of one at a time, or maybe doing like 1 or 2 at a time, because otherwise it becomes overwhelming, which is, part of the reason I help businesses analyze, leverage, get the most out of their marketing efforts so that you're efficient and effective, because we don't want to waste a lot of time. We want to go on, we want to have fun, we want to educate and share our message. So, also, those are a lot of the big questions, like which platform should I use? And then I think most of us, a lot of times, is like, what content should I be posting? And as I've mentioned before, one simple little suggestion, 3 things that you can be doing is to educate, inspire, and entertain. So, meaning you all have a particular thing that you're good at. You are good at whatever business. You have a spa. You have different things that can go into that you can share a little bit of your inside knowledge. I mean, you're not going to give away the whole cow with the milk, but you're going to give away enough information to keep people interested. So, and also to, do a little inspiration, positivity, things that are inspiring people. And then just things that are entertaining. Obviously a lot of the short video and everything like that, as we do more like TikTok reels and stories, is, keeping it fun and entertaining. So let's see. Oh, I said 10 things. So I just went over 8. I'm checking out my notes. How do I get started with social media marketing? Again, you want to think about, first of all, what are your goals? What are you trying to do? Who are you speaking to? And then what are you going to say? So if you can get on and kind of get clear, definitely if you have your branding and logo all solidified and a little bit of your main message, your main vision, then it becomes easier to take that and put that into those categories that I mentioned, which was what? Anyone remember? To educate, inspire, and entertain. So then you can, once you have a goal, once you know who you're talking to, and then you go into those 3 categories, that helps you to solidify where you put your social media marketing. And then I think the final one is like, how do I gain more followers as far as growing your social media audience? I wish I had a simple answer for you, but again, it's having that authentic content and a little bit of your message, your vision, and falling into those categories, really trying to have an authentic experience with the people who are interacting with you, taking the time to message and comment. And each platform, I could probably spend, an hour or 15 minutes like I am here or more talking about how to get more followers on social media. So I would like to know from you, why don't you throw that down into the comments? What would you like to know more about as far as social media, business, and digital marketing? Because I am here to help, whether that's coming to check out my videos or having me, help out with your digital marketing here at Front ROI Marketing, where we are dedicated to getting your message in front of the right people. And with that, I'm going to sign off for the day. Thanks so much for joining me again every Wednesday back here. Have the new podcast that came out. Super excited. Maybe, now that I kind of got that all figured out, not that I have it all figured out, but getting that figured out, I may start putting some of these videos onto the podcast as well. And then Kyle and I, as with Awake Media, as you saw in one of my earlier posts, that we are going to start doing a weekly podcast. So we want to know your questions for all things social media. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a great day.